All right, we are here for post-credit scenes.
Woo!
The Breakfast Club with our very special guest, Miss Courtney Elise.
Yes,
And
yes.
she is amazing.
In the building.
She is incredible, and she smells even better than you think she does.
It's sad because it's true.
It's so true.
It's which is crazy because I know they're looking like, no, but she smells real good. But yeah, you have no idea. Like,
amazing.
Oh,
The
golly.
pheromone. It's like you ever, okay, I say this.
The pheromones.
Pheromones are crazy.
The pheromones.
This is my good friend. I can tell the truth. So I'll tell you this. You know how you'll follow some people and you'll see like stories of their posts? I've always been a dude. This is so crazy.
They'd be like, what she smell like? I wonder what she smell like.
I'll watch a video or I'll watch like a story and I'll be the one dude like out of everybody that's around and I'll be like, man, I bet that video stank. Like when I see certain things, like when you see girls like twerking and it's hot as fuck outside, you're like, I bet it stank, bro.
I know it's stinking.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If they was wondering, you smell amazing. It's crazy. This is what I want you to do. I want you to blend whatever this is.
Yeah.
Put it in a bottle. And I need the bottle.
Yeah.
Because I know you ain't gonna gatekeep. I need that.
Thing.
Because I be rocking the oils, bro, and oils smell different on different people's body chemistry.
Yeah.
I need this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remind you as about a week. I'm just telling you.
I'm gonna send it to you.
It's like, it's not a loud scent. It's it's quiet, but it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Here.
I'm here.
Yeah. It's subtle, but
it's very like welcome.
No. That's what it is. It's subtle, but it definitely changes the whole dynamic of the room.
Whole dynamic, man. So give me this. We have not gotten a chance to talk about your music.
Yes.
Tell me what made you finally take the leap and start creating music, and where are you with it now?
Honestly, music has always been something that I wanted to do. I started doing music when I was about 9.
What?
Yeah. I started doing music when I was 9, and that came from my dad's side of the family. They had like a music group. So my aunt was the first female rapper I've ever heard.
Are you serious?
Yes. And I would listen to her and I was like, wow, I want to be like her.
That's big.
So I started rapping around the age of 9. That's where I came up with the name Spree. And I stopped because I'm just like, I don't want to do this. I want to be a kid. And coming to LA and, getting involved in everything else, I was just like, wow, I want to do music again. Like, I want to do music again. And then suddenly it was just like, girl, just do it.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of worried about, okay, I'm doing a lot of comedy skits and things like that. Will people take it serious?
Right.
Because a lot of comedians that try to do music, no one takes it serious.
Right.
Very true.
They laugh at it. Like, that's hilarious. And it's like, no, I'm serious. This is really my dream.
Yeah.
But your music doesn't come across like it's trying to be comedic at all. Like it's like, it's a bop. Like for real. Like I was like Mariah.
Yeah.
That's a killer.
So
let me tell you something about Lawrence. He do his research, boy. You understand me?
Hey, well, I'm just saying.
Could you imagine have done all that and then you get here and she doesn't smell as good as she does?
So disappointed. She's supposed to be, but no, absolutely.
Yeah,
but to your music, just to interrupt you, your production quality and your presentation is literally, okay, we say this about stand-up. We say be careful when you drop clips because now you're putting yourself in the water with a Chappelle or with a Martin or a Chris Rock. It's like the internet as a whole doesn't know how to distinguish.
Right.
Yeah.
Your production quality and your presentation rivals your other, I guess you could say comrades or
contemporaries.
Thank you, your contemporaries. Because I look at a cover of something that you drop, a single or you drop your album or your EP or whatever, and it looks no different from a Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion or a Jay-Z. Like this is quality.
Yeah.
So can you please tell me how you went about this? Because as we know, people do music and they be like, here go a picture of the table. Here we go.
Yeah.
How were you so selective about choosing this?
I think that was something that was extremely important to me, like the quality of everything, because I wanted people to know that I was serious.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to just put out some BS and people think like, oh, this some my girl by.
Right.
Like I wanted people to be like, oh, she's really serious about this. Like she's really investing her time, her money, her energy into this. Like,
it's not cheap.
Yeah, I can actually see the quality. So that was something that was extremely important to me. I'm very, very like behind the scenes. I'm very like hands-on with everything I do. So even down to like the editing, like
for your videos, the music videos.
Wow,
yes,
really?
Picking the clips, editing, the coloring. Like I want to be hands-on with every part of it. Wow. Because that's how passionate I am about it.
Yeah.
And that's just how I am about anything I do.
Yeah.
But really with music, because honestly, I just felt like this is a new leap into something. It's still entertainment, but it's just a different lane.
Yeah,
and I want people to take it serious.
You definitely have nothing but my support and seriousness, because the production quality, your talent, we always hope is the focal point. But to get us to the talent has to be everything else. And your presentation and your production, I'm telling you, the sound of the music is no different than these superstar artists that are your contemporaries.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to continue to blow up because of what the work you're putting into it.
Yeah.
Give me this. Are you or have you planned to do a showcasing night just for you? Like I'm talking about, hey, y'all, Spree concert this particular day. I'm doing it at this point. As a fan, please don't let it be downtown. Hopefully, maybe somewhere in the Valley of Hollywood would be dope. And if you do it during the week, I'm definitely there. I've been on the road on the weekend, but like, is that a plan, or is it like I've been thinking about it?
People have brought that to me. It has been a thought, but honestly, like sitting here and hearing you speak about it, I feel like maybe I should.
Listen, not only should you, it has to be you. Like so many artists will be like, oh yeah, we're going to do this thing and it's this rap show or it's this music show, and you go and it's 1,000 artists.
Yeah.
And the person that you're there to see doesn't really get a good showcasing spot. It's like, oh my God. But like if it's a night of you,
it would just
evening
be me.
You, have your opener. But you, I know it's going to be fly around because, as you say, you choosing the aesthetics of everything.
Yeah.
I want to see that show. And as much as you do karaoke, I want to see that you with your music. And I'm going to be front and center.
I think that the thing about me is like my ideas are so big and I know like, doing this, I want to like make it like I'm doing a Grammy performance.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, cost.
Right.
Because I want to do it at the level of production I want to do it at. It's like, okay, Courtney, how are you going to be able to achieve that?
Right.
In a certain space. So that's kind of like what I've been fighting against with that.
But, you know, it's interesting because I feel like, you know, people are so creative these days.
Yeah.
And especially like, you know, yourself included, obviously. But it just feels to me like you could definitely make something like you can have an idea and you can just scale it down. That doesn't make it less impactful.
Yeah.
It just makes it at a different scale. You know what I'm saying? It's like Beyonce didn't start out with, you know, all those people on stage.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that she took her time to get there or whatever. And it's like, realistically, when I think about some of the most iconic performances that we've seen lately, like especially when you talk about like performances on like, you know, late shows or out there, like think about like Doechii. And like, you know, like when her, you know, with her and her two dancers with the braid, it was just the three people.
Yeah.
But that joint like was impactful, you know what I'm saying? Or even think about like Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
And like some of the, some of the performances he put on, and it's literally like just him and a light.
Yeah. And I give you this. When you think about cost, when you think about any type of scale, whenever you're talking about a performance, think Unplugged, think Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
Think think one show doesn't have to be every show. Yeah. One show could literally be, if you think about spaces, there are two spaces that come to my mind. One, I'm gonna show you a room in the studio.
Okay.
Second, there is remember when you came to the taping, we're in the theater. There's another theater next door inside the same building that is a really big stage, and the seating is different. It's like a U. That's also an option. So it's like I think that seats like maybe 100, 75 to 100, and then you got this room that can scale to, which I'll show you. but it's like, do whatever you want. One, you can
Yeah.
actually do both because you know the support is going to be there.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
the cost wise, think about just showcasing yourself the way you want to be showcased.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like, all right, you know what? I did this. Now I want to do this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, but let's get to the comedy. Now, one of the funniest sketches I've ever seen you do is crazy because the reason I love this so much is because of your delivery and your timing. It's the sketch with Nelly Vids.
Okay.
Dark skinned dude with the beard.
Okay.
Right?
Watts?
No. His name is it's two Nellies. It's not Cornell.
Yeah,
it's the other
Nelly.
one. You're right, Nelly.
Just Nell. Yeah.
Just Nell.
Yeah.
So y'all doing the video, you show up to his crib, you just like waiting on him, and he's like, yo, I told you can't keep showing up to my crib. And you're like, I love you. And and you chase him and listen,
down the hallway.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Like, you want some money for your business? What do you want? You slap my mama? I don't care. I love you.
Courtney.
That's too funny.
Every time I think of it, I laugh. When I first saw the video, I sent you a message like, Courtney, I'm literally crying, and I was. And that's not to say every video that you have done since has it, but it's so funny. But that, God, I'm talking about, I'm going to be laughing at that well into my 80s and 90s. I promise you. Because it's like, whatever he's saying, she don't care.
Yeah.
I love you.
Right.
Bro.
I don't care what you talking about.
Oh.
I love you. Did you hear that? What would be your response if you had a woman like that? It's like,
oh my God. Because you can say, because you're showing me a couple of things. One, you're logical enough to hear what I'm saying that you're doing are problems. But you're illogical enough to say none of that matters.
Right.
I love you.
Right.
God.
Sheesh.
You getting to, when you were in your, God, because you're so silly too, man. Who are some of your favorite creators that you've collabed with in these ideas that you guys have created?
I think some of well, first and foremost, I want to say my favorite creators would be the creators that make me feel the most comfortable to be able to express myself and give me that freedom.
That's big.
That space.
Yeah.
You know, where it's not like, no, I don't want you to do that
weird.
or this or that.
Yeah.
It's like, I love what you do. Do your thing. Like, this is kind of like what I want it to be about. Go crazy. So creative control.
Yeah.
But my favorite creators, I would definitely Cornell. I would definitely have to say Nelly, of course.
Yeah.
Love working with him, even though he doesn't do. He hasn't really done any sketches
been some
in a
years.
while. Yeah. Also, I honestly did like to do sketches of Rito.
Rito Brown,
Yes.
my guy. Yeah.
I used to like doing sketches of Rito. We had some good sketches.
He's one of the goats. Love that dude.
I also liked working with Donovan.
Yo, Donovan Jordan.
I like working with Donovan. Donovan was pretty fun. And I'm trying to think who else. I've worked with a lot of people.
You have.
But
I just saw you in this season of The Lesbian Homie, Big Ja.
Yes.
Let me tell you, yo. This character that you're playing is so problematic.
Yes, she is.
She's so problematic. And
Bonnet.
Yo, to see, because what I'm watching you do when you're this character, when I see you do everything, your acting skills are so succinct. You see how serious you take it when you create these characters and you do your isms, when you doing stuff with the eyes or your delivery. It's not just, oh, okay, here's the joke, let me play the joke. It's like you're adding, and I know Ja, as we all know and love Ja. Ja is the funny first.
Yes.
Here's what I want you to do, but hey, make it yours.
Yeah.
So when I'm seeing you do this, how do you know this girl? Have you seen this girl? How is this girl existing?
You know what it is? Whenever I read something, I just have an idea of what I think it would be. So if I'm reading like a scene and I'm like, okay, I feel like she would be like this. Like she's going to be the loud, obnoxious. I don't care what you say. Like, I'm about to go eat me a Twix in the car and maybe drink my little slushy, put a little Patron in it, get loose, go to the club, you know, twerk a little bit, be out all night. I got to get up at 6 a.m. for work, but I don't care. But somebody got to watch my son.
Somebody got to watch my son.
She got a whole little story to her. So whenever I read something, I just kind of like come up with this idea of the character and I just go off that.
Yo, you have an eye and an ear. Your creativity bone, it rivals a lot of people's, because you'd be surprised there aren't a lot of creative people.
Yeah.
True.
Like there are some people who are just like, oh yeah, I'm creative. And you see it, you're like, you're not creative.
Yeah.
Like I think I was telling Ja, we did this live for his show a week ago. And Sade was in there, Miss Sade. And I said, yo, man, let me tell you how brilliant you are. We all saw Sade when we were shooting sketches. And as great as I know that I am, I couldn't pull out what he pulled out of her.
Yeah.
Right? And it takes that. It takes somebody to be able to have a vision that most people don't have. And you have that to be able to do what you do in each different arena.
Yeah. And a lot of people, I don't mean to cut you off, but I feel like a lot of people, they aren't really like they're not creative.
Right.
So they will be handed a script or they will be told, oh, you do that. They're not actually coming up with it in their brain. Just like with Cat Williams, how he said when they were making Friday After Next and he was playing the pimp. He was like, I improv'd a lot of that. Like I created that. A lot of people can't do that. I was on set with someone and I was coming up with some funny dialogue. And literally it was a girl who was in the scene with me. And as soon as the camera started rolling, she said all of my little jabs that I rehearsed. And I'm sitting there like,
you're going to steal my stuff here in front of me.
This is crazy. Wow. And she just kept delivering it like it was hers and she made it up. And that's the thing that I don't like. It's like, you stepping on my toes as a creative. Like, and again, it's a lot of people out there like that.
Yeah,
it's true.
That's in your face. Like y'all wasn't just, wow.
Yep.
Did you say anything after?
I didn't. Girl? But what happened, I didn't because I didn't want to, I'm on someone else's set.
Got you.
And I don't want to come off like I'm like I'm trying to remain professional.
Right.
So basically what I did was I let her, the first take, I let her say whatever she got to say. Second take, she did it again. And then they had to redo the shots. So as soon as they redid the shots on my lines, I just said before she even could say it, I just said it. Because I'm like, now I know what you about to do.
Yep.
And we ain't doing it.
Yeah. Facts.
So.
Wow. Good for you, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This has been a fire after show. I've been having a great time.
I agree. It's been fantastic.
What's coming up for you, man? How can they find you?
At Mayor Young on socials. And find me at fantasticforum.live if you want to talk comics.
Dope. I'm going to bring you back for two of those. Like, you ever look at a list and I'm like, nobody's gonna choose these.
Yeah.
So like,
nobody.
I know. Yeah. So when I bring you
definitely
back,
have to watch Valley Girl.
I'm like, now I'm not gonna watch it until I'm about to bring you back. But it was like, we gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Young Guns.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And you seen The Lost Boys, right?
No. Never seen, but I've heard so much about The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys is a classic.
I heard they lost.
And look,
you so dumb.
And it took place in California.
You have
no idea what The Lost Boys is about.
Heard they couldn't be found.
I know. No idea. It's gonna be amazing when you finally get to watch this movie.
Wow.
You're like, doesn't even know what it's about. I love it.
Both of the Coreys are in there.
Corey Feldman and Corey Haim.
Yeah,
those were the 80s Coreys.
It was. Wait, are there 90s Coreys or others?
That's a good point. That's a damn good point. I'm about to say Corey in the house. That's all I know. What's coming up for you? How can they find you?
You can find me at Courtney Elise on all platforms.
The shoulder.
Heard him.
Oh my God. You're one of my favorite people in the world. You're such a sweetheart. And I love seeing you go to all these amazing places because you are balling out of control. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say thank you for watching. Yes. I'm always grateful that you guys are here. Next week, we'll be back with another movie, man. And bless y'all.
Thanks, guys.